Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to North Clay High School baseball on Wabash Communications. Today, the Cardinals will host the Indians from Wayne City High School in a non-conference matchup. This is a beautiful day for baseball. It's a little overcast, but weather-wise, we're in a good situation today as it's basically in the high 60s and couldn't beat the weather for baseball. The Cardinals come into this one 11-3. Again, non-conference matchup today as the Indians from Wayne City come along and see what they can do against the Cards. As we are in late September, it's the dog days of the fall we're happy to bring you this one again today between the Cardinals and the Indians. For the Indians, let's quickly go over their lineup. It's Marshall Mays. He's playing shortstop today. Dawson Wood pitching. Bryson Cottle is playing right field. Joel Bean is playing out in left field. Dutch Payton is catching today. Jaden Brown out in the center. River Tibbs over at first base. Kane Gregory is playing at third base, and then Landis Musgrave is over at second. And we are just about underway. Again, the Cardinals coming into this one 11-3. Don't have a good record for the Indians, but I know the Cardinals and the Indians have faced off once already this fall, with the Cardinals taking that one with a victory down in Wayne City. The first pitch of the game, and we are underway. That's Caden Craig on the mound for the Cardinals. It'll be Craig and Hosselton as the battery. Trenton Ingram out in left field today. A lot of times Trenton will be catching. Today it's going to be Gavin. And the first pitch to Mays is a ball. It's 1-0. Craig locates that one on the outside corner. It evens up the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's been a good fall for the Cardinals, as a fairly still young team. Not a whole lot of seniors on the team, but a lot of juniors and a lot of sophomores right now. And even a nice group of freshmen coming in this year that's getting some playing time as well. Mays swings and misses at that one. Runs the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Again, beautiful day. It's overcast. It looked like it may rain, but for a baseball game, as long as the rain stays away, perfect weather. No wind right now either. And so that will not be playing a factor in today's game. The 1-2 misses low and inside. Runs the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Marshall Mays. I want to welcome everybody from down in Wayne City watching the game today. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And Mays takes that one low, runs the count full. Nice at bat for a leadoff man. You want to run the count as much as you can. Let a lot of guys see the pitcher, and that's what Mays is doing right now. Full count here. Caden Craig doing a good job this fall. Has pitched quite often, and really has excelled from a pitching standpoint and a hitting standpoint this fall. And he's going to walk the first hitter. And Marshall Mays is the first base runner today for the Indians, as Craig walks Mays for the first at-bat of the game, and that'll bring up the pitcher. This is Dawson Wood. Looks like Mays is going to meet with the coach real quick, hand him out the little protective equipment. Outfield playing normal depth right now. Early on, first hitter of the game just passed us. He walked on a full count, and this will bring up the pitcher, Dawson Wood. Throw over, and Suzuki just kind of grabs at that one and catches it. Need to put it on the other side of the base for a quick tag there. Early start today, 4 p.m. start today here in North Clay. Normally it's a 4:30 game start, but with the National Trail Conference coming up, they wanted us to start a little bit earlier for the week of. And the runner goes. He's easily going to reach second base as Marshall Mays gets himself a stolen base early on. And the Indians are already threatening here in the first with a runner at second base and nobody out. Craig locates on that one and then puts it right there as a 1 ball, 1 strike count now to Dawson Wood. Zimdars holds the runner at second, not going anywhere on this pitch. Ball hit right back to Craig. He looks back. The runner could have a play here at third, and Suzuki decides to hold it. And if it would have been bang-bang, it would have been close. But Craig looked him back and then threw to first. On the throw to first, Mays does move to third. Needed to probably look him back just a little bit longer. And Dawson Wood gets himself a runner over to third base. And that's only going to help him from a pitching standpoint. But that is the first out of the inning. And that one's recorded 1-3. Circle the 1. And this is Bryson Cottle trying to get the Indians on the board here early. And that is a nice location as Caden Craig starts Cottle up with a little fastball low and in, but it is called a strike. It's 0-1 to Cottle. I'll give a shout-out to my wife Jen and my daughter Mila and Ledger watching the game today. Hosselton knocks that one down, does exactly what he's supposed to do, is keep the ball in front. Does it, saves a run right there. And you don't want to give any free ones. Last broadcast we had was against T-Town. That game took forever. Cardinals ended up winning that one 12-5, but we were late into the evening by the time that baby was over. Look up at the clouds, and they're not moving at all. This is what it's going to look like the rest of the game. Breaking ball, nice location there as Caudle swings and misses at that one. It's a 1-ball and 2-strike count. Need a pop-out strikeout right here. Need to leave the runner over at third if you can, strand that guy. Indians trying to get an early lead here. 1 down and the runner at third, and that's Marshall Mays. He walked to lead off the game. And ball hit over to Walden at third. They're going to let the runner score the throw to first, and that is the out. But the Indians do go ahead and get that run. It's 1-0 here, Wayne City, here in the first. Nice play there by Walden, as he did choose to go to first base, which is early on in the game the right move. That one's recorded 5-3. We circle the 2. And this is Joel Bean. Bean playing left field today for the Indians, and they're trying to get things going here with 2 down. So it's an early 1-0 lead here in Louisville. The Wayne City Indians come in and get on the board first. And the walks will do that to you. Caden has settled down a little bit here and been throwing strikes to the number 2, 3, and now the 4 hitter. Here's the 0-2 to Bean. Fastball misses low and in, and it'll drive the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Cardinals getting ready for the National Trail Conference Tournament. It ought to be a good one. Cards 5-1 in the National Trail right now. Only loss would be to St. Anthony. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down here in the top half of the first inning. It's Wayne City 1, North Clay 0. And that one is popped out. Should be out of play. Suzuki's going to run over and try to grab it. He doesn't. It does stay in play. And there's a break for the Indians. Not an easy play by any means, but it could have been possibly caught. Ben would have had to make an outstanding catch to get that one. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here. We're in the top half of the first inning. If you just joined us, the Indians did get 1 on the board already. Mays walked, stole second, and then basically was moved over to third on a comebacker to Caden Craig, the pitcher. And that ball's hit out deep center field. Compton on his horse. He's not going to reach that one. It doesn't get to the fence. Should be a double, but Jack comes up firing, and he's going to get it into second, but not before Joel Bean does roll into second base with a stand-up double and a 2-out hit in a big way here in the first inning, as the Indians now are threatening again with another runner in scoring position here in the first. Nice piece of hitting by Joel Bean right there, as he just went with the ball. Didn't try to turn it over or anything and hit it over to short. He just drove the ball, and nice job of Compton getting the ball in quickly. Again, no wind today. Is just basically just dead air right now, so I'm not sure how far the ball will travel. And that one is hit, going to probably fall in. There's a blooper, and Bean is on his way around, and the Indians are up already 2-0 here in the first inning. Not a great start for the Cardinals, but a really good start for the Wayne City Indians. So Dutch Payton basically comes in and gets himself a single, an RBI single on the first pitch here, and the Indians are up 2-0. They came to play a little bit here. This will be Jaden Brown. Jaden's playing center field. Looks like a courtesy runner there for Dutch Payton. Payton's going to be catching today, and Hosselton will go out and talk to Craig and say, look, got to get this last out so we can go in and hit, limit the runs. Big volleyball game tonight if you're in the area. It's North Clay versus T-Town at home here. Ought to be a solid game. Both teams pretty good. The fall is just flying by. We're almost to October. This is September 30th. It just doesn't even seem real. It's gone so quick. So runner at first for the Indians, a swing and a miss to start things off for Jaden Brown, and it's 0-1. 2 down here in the first. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. 4 o'clock start today compared to the normal 4:30 start. And that one misses high. Normally I look back there on the monitor, and it's packed full back there. Kind of a light crowd right now, but I think the early start may add to that. Let's get this final out and go in and hit, fellas. And Brown fouls that one straight back into the cornfield. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the first. It's 2-0 Wayne City. Strikes early. Jaden Brown trying to extend the inning for the Indians. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the Indians, but not before. They do put 2 on the board, and the Cardinals haven't hit yet, so that means it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. We'll be back with the bottom half of the first inning right after this. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Communications. Go Cards.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the mucho mulcho man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Going into the bottom half of the first, it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. For the Cardinals, it'll be Jack Compton, Ian Jones, and then Caden Craig. Let's go ahead and go over the whole lineup here. Jack Compton will be leading off. He's playing center field today. Ian Jones over at second base. Caden Craig pitching today. Cody Zimdar is hitting in the 4th spot. Over at shortstop, Trenton Ingram playing out in left today. Carter Walden over at third base. Gavin Hasselton behind the plate. Evan Clifton will be playing right field, and then Ben Suzuki in the 9th spot will be playing first base. And again, this is Jack Compton to lead things off. Pitching for the Wayne City Indians is Dawson Wood. Wood starts off with a strike right on the outside corner, a good-looking pitch there to start things off. Compton skies that one out to the left. Jaden Brown is under that one. Easily catches it for the first out here in the first inning for the Cardinals. So that one is F8, circle the one for the first out, and this is the second baseman. This is Ian Jones. Ian takes that first pitch high and up. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike here. For the Indians, it's Dawson Wood on the mound. His battery mate is Dutch Payton today. Ian takes that one up high. Kane Gregory over at third base. Marshall Mays, and that one's sky high. Should be playable. Pitcher Dawson Wood's going after it, and he grabs it, and that's the second out already here in the first inning. So quickly, let's go over that again. Dawson Wood pitching today. Dutch Payton behind the plate. River Tibbs over at first. Landis Musgrave at second. Marshall Mays over at shortstop. Kane Gregory at third. Joel Bean out in left field. Jaden Brown out in center. And Bryce Cottle out in right field for the Indians. This will bring up the number 3 hitter. This is Caden Craig. Cardinals don't need to be going down 1-2-3 here in the first, especially after leaving a 2 spot up there. Been a quick inning already for Dawson Wood. Let's see if the Cardinals can stretch this one out a little bit. Wood misses high and outside. Scoreboard having some troubles today right now, flashing on and off here. We do have our scoreboard here, though, that is on the Catch TV top left-hand corner of the screen. 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. Cardinals don't want an early 1-2-3. That's what they're on the verge of, unless Caden can get something going here. And Craig sends that one deep. Should be playable again, though, by Jaden Brown. He caught that one pretty easily, and that will do it for the Cardinals. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Wayne City Indians, and that's where we stand. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. Going in the top half of the second inning. We'll be right back after this.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
It'll be Tibbs, Gregory, and Musgrave here in the top half of the second inning. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. Early on here. This is River Tibbs playing first base today for the Indians. And right down the middle, and Tibbs fouls that one straight back. So 2 hits allowed in the first there by Caden Craig. He did allow 1 walk, which came back to hurt us a little bit there as they scored in the first on Marshall Mays, and then also Joel Bean had a double RBI, and he scored as well on a hit by Dutch Payton. And Hosselton hard to grab that one. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Caden's struggling right now to locate just a little bit. He's pitched well all fall, and I'm sure he'll find the rhythm. But so far here in the first and the second, struggling just to locate where he wants the ball to go. Swing and a miss on that one, and a nice spot on that one. As soon as I say something, he spots it right where he wants it. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Tibbs. It's eerily quiet out here today, very quiet. Tibbs going to hang tough if he fouls that one down here to the third baseline. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to the Wayne City Indians first baseman. The 2-2, a nice looking spot there, just misses. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. I think Tibbs thought that was ball 4. He was heading to first. Not so fast. We'll see if you can get it on this one, though. Full count here to River Tibbs. And that one's right down the middle as he just looked at that one. And Caden gets his second strikeout of the day. And actually the second strikeout in a row as Jaden Brown went down in the first on a strikeout as well. That's the first out here in the second. And this will be Kane Gregory. Gregory playing third base today for the Indians. I mean, you got to like their approach so far coming up to hit. Now, if you take a look at the bat on the screen, this is a new thing, I guess. The bat looks just like a pencil. So I've seen these bats, never in person. This is the first one. If you look at it, it's a yellow pencil with, of course, the eraser on top. So that must be new school. That's definitely not old school. And that one is located very well. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. So, yeah, that's a pencil. Trying to imagine what would have happened if I would have walked up there with a bat like that when I played, what my coach would say. That one's lined right over to Zimdar's. First of all, they never even made bats like that. Pretty kind of neat. The old school of me says, oh, man, we don't need to be using a pencil bat, but at the same time, kind of cool for the kids these days. That one's flown out to Zimdar's at shortstop for the second out. And this is Landis Musgrave. Swing and a miss by Musgrave, and Caden's starting to settle down a little bit, just like we predicted. Looking for 1-2-3 here so the Cards can go up and hit again. We're at the number 9 spot of the Indians lineup. Second pitch is missed low. It's 1 ball and 1 strike here to Landis Musgrave. Not a bad spot for that one. Does miss. It's 2-1. And if Caden stays down there all day, we're in good shape. Misses low again. It's 3 balls and 1 strike here to the number 9 hitter. No 2-out walks here. And Coach Freck's going to come on out and talk this one over. I think it's a good move. Right now, it just seems like the whole defense and I don't know. When the Cards are in the field right now, it's just dead quiet. Not a whole lot of enthusiasm. Nothing going on right now. And so things are going to have to change a little bit here for the Cards to get moving. You don't hear anything from the dugout. You don't hear anything from the outfield. It's just dead quiet out here, which normally is not the case. Of course, Cards are losing 2-0 already. Only a couple people away from being able to tie that game, but right now things are going to have to change. 2 down here in the second inning. It's Landis Musgrave up. He's trying to get on. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Don't want a 2-out walk. You got the top of the order coming up. And he swings at that 3-1 pitch and misses, and now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one locates right at the knees, and that is strike 3 as Musgrave goes down swinging on that one, and that's the end of the second inning. Top half of the second inning. We still have the bottom half to go. It's currently Wayne City 2, North Clay 0. We'll be right back after these messages.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank To Go app. Search My Bank To Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Rolling into the bottom half of the second inning, it's the Wayne City Indians coming to town with a 2-0 lead over the Cardinals. Cardinals went down 1-2-3 in the first. For the Cards, it'll be Cody Zimdars, Trenton Ingram, and Carter Walden. Somebody gets on, it'll be the catcher, Gavin Hasselton. Pencil bats and walk-up songs wouldn't have flown back in 1994 for the Cardinals. Let me tell you. Different day and age, that's for sure now, though. Zimdars pops that one up on a first pitch strike, going deep, going to stay in. And the left fielder, Joel Bean, kind of floats back on that one. Didn't seem too confident about it, but at the end of the day, he did catch it. And that's the first out here in the second. This is Trenton Ingram, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Wood has retired the last 4 hitters, the first 4 hitters of the game. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Trenton. Need that first base runner of the game here for the Cards. It starts with a base runner, that's for sure. Sometimes the Cards need to kind of put it in perspective. That's where everything starts. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Trenton Ingram. And that'll do it. Ball 4, and the Cardinals have their first base runner on base with Trenton Ingram the 5-pitch walk, and now this will bring up to third baseman. This is Carter Walden. Carter looking for a pitch he can drive early, put one in the gap, and get Ingram around here. Cardinals need to tie this one up and put some runners on the board here. Nice location there by Wood as he throws that one right at the knee. He's not going to get hurt down there. It's 0-1 to Walden. Throw over. Ingram's back easily. Hostleton on deck. He's followed by Evan Clifton. Trenton running on that one. Walden sends one deep. It's going to be foul. Couldn't keep it in the field of play. Hit it well. And we'll try it again here. It could have been a hit and run there as Ingram was running on the play. And it's 0-2 here to Carter. Walden needs to choke up and put the ball in play somewhere, protect here. Breaking ball, Carter just kind of flings at it. It's going to be a tough play. It's blooper, but the third baseman, left fielder Bean comes all the way in and pops in the glove, pops right back out, and that is going to be a base runner for the Cardinals. I'm not sure if that would be considered an error or not. I'm going to give him an error on that one. I'm not the official scorekeeper, but it did hit his glove and should have been caught. So that's an E on Bean out in left field. The first one he kind of struggled with. That one he most certainly struggled with. And now the Cardinals have runners at first and second with one down for Gavin Hostleton. Hostleton takes that first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball does get by on a pass ball. Ingram will advance to third. Walden will advance to second. And the Cardinals get some freebies right there. Need these runs in a big way. It's kind of a weird feeling out here right now as there's not a whole lot of enthusiasm, not a lot of talk going on. Need to break that open here with a couple runs. These games can linger that way. Hostleton hit over to short. Nice play there by the shortstop and Marshall Mays as he looks back. Walden at second from his knees, gets up, fires a pellet over to first for the out. Run does score, so Hostleton does get an RBI. Cardinals put the one up on the board. It's currently Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. So that will be an RBI for Hostleton. Recorded 6-3, second out of the inning. And now you have Walden at second, Evan Clifton up, trying to get Walden home. Breaking ball just misses low. Man, that thing was a slow one. Wood trying to keep people off balance a little bit. And Clifton just about took that one on the shoulder. He takes the ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Evan Clifton. Clifton playing out in right field today. A lot of times you'll see him over at second, especially when Ian Jones pitches. Walden at second. Outfield playing normal depth. The throw back, Walden easily gets there. Cardinals need this run right here. Clifton's got a chance to get it done. And that one's fouled straight back into the corner. And we'll try it again here with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, National Trail Conference Tournament coming up here this week. Ought to be a good one. Clifton takes that one inside. 3 balls and 1 strike with 2 down here in the second inning. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. The Indians did put up 2 on the board in the first. Cardinals got our 1 back here in the bottom of the second, threatening again with Walden at second base. Ball hit out to second real weak, and that's going to be a step and throw. And the Indians making it look easy out here right now as they still have the 2-1 lead going into the top half of the third inning. That's where we're at. Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to.
It's 1, 2, 3 for the Indians as it's Mays, Wood, and Cottle getting ready to lead off this top half of the third inning. And Craig misses on that first pitch. It's 1-0. Maves pops that one over towards the first baseman. Jones comes on his run. Nice catch there by Ian Jones. As for a moment that looked like it's going to drop, Ian just actually took control and just went and got the ball. A nice job there by Jones as we had needed to avoid that first hitter getting on base. The last time he did walk and score, so decent play there by Jones. That's the first out in the third, and this is Dawson Wood. He's the pitcher today for the Indians. And that one's fouled right off his ankle. And it's 0-1 here to Dawson Wood. Cardinals come into this one 11-3, good record. Their losses, I believe, T-Town twice and St. Anthony once. Of course, then they did get a little revenge on T-Town last week as they won that one 12-5 here at Cardinal Field. No postseason in the fall. Makes sense. Most schools are playing football right now. But a lot of the 1A schools are, you got to love fall baseball. So there's always conference tournaments and a lot of that stake still for the 1A schools. Nice location there by Caden Craig. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Correction, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hostleton calling for that one up high, and Caden misses his location on that one. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes here to the Wayne City pitcher, Dawson Wood. On deck will be the right fielder, Bryson Cottle. The first time up, Cottle grounded over to third baseman to Walden. And that is right down the middle. Don't see why you don't swing at that one, and that's strike 3 as Dawson Wood goes down on strikes, and that's the second out here in the third. It'd be great to get a 1-2-3, get a little momentum going, and put some numbers up on the board. This is the right fielder, Bryson Cottle. He'll try to be the first base runner here in the third for the Indians. And that one is just missed. It's 1-0. Always looking for the pitchers to work ahead here. At this point, Craig has fallen behind a couple and obviously trying to work ahead, trying to locate, trying not to throw a mistake pitch. There's 2 balls and no strikes here to Bryson Cottle. And Cottle drills that one out in the center. Should be caught by Compton, and right at him. Jack's a good center fielder, doesn't miss a whole lot. He squeezes that one, and that is the 3rd out. And so the Indians do go down 1-2-3. That's the 2nd inning about that. So we appreciate that. And that's where we're at here at the end of 2.5. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We'll be right back.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting to work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me our lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
It'll be 9-1-2 for the Cardinals. It's Suzuki, Compton, and Jones. If someone gets on, Caden Craig will have the opportunity. We're hoping some people get on. Need base runners here as the Cardinals trail the Wayne City Indians 2-1 in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. So Suzuki playing first base today for the Cards, and a nice location. Just misses low, but stay there if you're Dawson Wood. Looked on the live feed on Facebook, and I saw Marcia Mink says she may need to get the Cardinal cheer group going. I say yes, Marcia. Let's get this thing going. You know Marcia can do it. So if you're out there, hopefully you're at the game. Let's get some things rolling here. Two balls and no strikes to Suzuki. 3 balls and no strikes, excuse me. And that one's fouled straight back. Not sure which scoreboard to go on. TV scoreboard says 3-0. The regular scoreboard says 2-0. And now we most certainly know it's either 2-1 or 3-1. I can't imagine Ben swinging at 3-0, but you never know. Suzuki pops up that curveball, a little weak floater over to third, and that one's the first out of the inning here in the 3rd inning. So far, the Cards without a hit here going into the 3rd. We do have a base on balls there as Ingram got on the base on ball. Walden got on an air, but that's been about it. And we are back at the top of the order with Jack Compton. And the Card is just not waiting on the pitch, just swinging, and that one's going to be easily caught over here. Not easily, I guess, but it is caught by the third baseman as he's getting a handful here of Gregory over at third here in the third. Dawson Wood with nothing overpowering whatsoever today, but just doing a good job of hitting spots and keeping the Cards a little bit off balance, it looks like. This is Ian Jones, and let's see if we can avoid the 1-2-3 inning here. Breaking ball misses low, and now it's 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss. A nice hack there by Ian, though. I like the fact that Ian's trying to swing the bat hard here. We haven't been too aggressive so far. And it's 2-1. Ian does hit that one out to center. Center fielder, I like the way he plays. That's Jaden Brown, and it's a 1-2-3 for the Indians as the Cardinals go down once again. The score remains the same here in Louisville. Going into the top half of the fourth, it's Wayne City 2, our North Clay Cardinals 1. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Back at you, top of the fourth, it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. For the Indians, it'll be Bean, Payton, and Brown. Palin and Brown. Dutch Palin, excuse me on that. Wouldn't be a North Clay telecast if I didn't mess up somebody's name, so we're got that one checked off the list. It's 0-1 here to Joel Bean. And a nice job of striking out Bean, the leadoff hitter by Caden Craig, actually on 3 pitches. Caden's starting to become a lot more efficient over the last 2 or 3 innings here. It's a good sign. And this will be the catcher, Dutch Palin. Palin grounds over to Zimdars. Zimdars comes up firing. A nice play there by Cody. Step and throw. Got Palin. That one's recorded 6-3. Second out quickly here in the fourth. Let's get a 1-2-3 and try to minimize that pitch count for Caden Craig. We need some momentum. We need something to build on here as the game is just floating by. I say floating because it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a whole lot of enthusiasm for either team right now. Sometimes you don't always get what you want. You got to win ugly sometimes. Swing and a miss there by Jaden Brown. Sometimes you lose ugly, too. Breaking ball just misses. A nice spot for it. It's 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Wayne City center fielder. I like the way Jaden Brown plays center field. Of course, I always like the looks of a lefty out there, but he gets a good jump on the ball. When the ball's hit out there, you're very confident it's going to be caught. And that one's fouled straight back, and we'll try it again here with 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 down here in the 4th. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. Game is moving by pretty quickly. Most of the time, that's a good thing if you're winning, a bad thing if you're losing. Outfield playing pretty shallow for the number 6 hitter, which I don't mind. Dare them to hit it over your head here. Right now, they haven't been able to do that other than Joel Bean, who got himself a RBI double in the first. It's a full count here with 2 down. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Jaden Brown. Swing and a miss, and now it's another 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals as Craig has really settled down and starting to pitch well here going into the bottom of the 4th, and that's where we are. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We'll be right back with the Cardinals hitting right after this.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Take a trip to Old Mexico with the whole family without ever leaving Southern Illinois. It's La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. La Fuente's authentic Mexican cuisine will delight every appetite, from sizzling fajitas to tasty tacos to the best burritos this side of the Rio Grande. La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon.
New sponsor there, Las Fuente. I'm pretty sure I just nailed that. They out of Flora, Fairfield, and Mount Vernon, so we appreciate the new sponsorship there. For the Cardinals, it'll be Caden Craig, Cody Zimdars, Trenton Ingram, and then followed by Carter Walden. Again, the Cardinals without a hit so far, and the only base runners have been Ingram there with a walk, and Carter Walden with reaching base on an error. The only run of the game is Trenton Ingram right now. And so it's time to get going here for the Cards as we're already in the 4th inning. Finally, the Cards cheering a little bit over there in the dugout. Urgency's probably starting to kick in a little bit here. And a breaking ball misses high and inside there to Caden. It's 1-0. Here's the 2-0 to Caden Craig from Dawson Wood. And that one's going to go right over the edge of the corner there for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice spot there as Wood continues to kind of keep the Cardinals off balance here. Again, nothing overpowering. But if you hit the corners, you don't have to be overpowering. You keep the ball low. Here's a 2-2 to Caden Craig. way high and way up outside, and it's run the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So far, Wood has only walked one person the entire game right now, on the verge of possibly doing it here to Craig. You don't want to lead off walk if you're Wayne City. And I guess that one went off Caden's foot. It ended up being a fair ball, but I think the umpire did notice that Caden wasn't running, and it did pop off his foot a little bit there, so we'll try to take a little break here, make sure he's okay, and he's right back at it again. It's the full count here to Caden Craig. Need to get something going here in the 4th inning. It's 2-1 right now, Wayne City over North Clay. And that one's fouled off. Just kind of jabbed at that one. But with 2 strikes, you got to protect, and it's very important to put the ball in play with 2 strikes. Got a chance when you put the ball in play. If you strike out, there's no chance of anything else happening. Caden hits that one out into left center gap. It's going to fall, and it's just going to stick there as here comes Bean. He comes up throwing to second, and Craig will reach second on a leadoff double. First hit of the game for the Cardinals. Nice job there by Caden. Again, putting the ball in play. Good things happen. Cardinals with a runner at second base, nobody out, and Cody Zimdars will be up. This will be Will Ballard. He's going to be running for Caden Craig, the pitcher. He'll be the courtesy runner. And I imagine with Coach Freck, we're not that late in the game, but 2-1 with Zimdars up, he's definitely going to let Cody hit. You do have Trenton Ingram on deck. Ballard takes his lead off of second base. And Wood misses low on that one. It's 1-0. So good opportunity for the Cards to tie this one up. Zimmy up to the bat, and Ballard at second. You get one in the outfield, and it lands. Ballard scoring. He can fly. Nice pitch there by Wood as he continues to locate. Again, nothing overpowering, but hitting those corners pretty decent. Cards just struggling with it right now. Oh, it looks like they're going to have a pickoff, and they do get Ballard on the pickoff play. And that one was going to be recorded 1-4. I heard Coach Freck say get a secondary, but make sure he goes home. Well, didn't quite get it done as Wood picks off Ballard for the first out of the inning, and the Cardinals don't strand him, kind of waste that Caden Craig double. And then now it's up to Cody Zimdars to get something going again. And that one misses up high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike here to Zimmy. Breaking ball, and Cody drills that one out into left. And that is what we need as the Cardinals are starting to put a couple of hits together here. So Zimdars gets himself a single. A 1-out single, and this will be Trenton Ingram. First time up, Ingram scored and walked. I guess in the reverse order, walked and then scored. But now you have Zimmy over at first who can really run. I imagine Coach may try to do something to get him to second. And if Ingram can be a little patient here, he may have that chance. Squares around the bunt. And that is ball 1. Ingram's followed by Walden and then Hosselton. We're in the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. Throw over, a little late, and Zimmy back down easily. Big old gap here between third and short. Third baseman right now playing on the grass, expecting a bunt. They're going to fake bunt, and Zimdar runs on the plate. Gets to second easily. I figured that was going to happen. And so now the Cardinals with a runner in scoring position as Ingram pulled back on the bunt. He won't be bunting anymore, I don't believe. 1 down. Doesn't make much sense to be bunting to get him to third with 2 outs. We'll see what Trenton does here. And that is missed. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Finding a little life over there out of the Cardinal dugout. It matters. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Ingram. Pops straight up. Should be playable over here by the third baseman. He starts to drift right at the end and snags it. It's no fun when you're getting ready to catch that thing and you're still drifting. Run to the spot where you think it's going to land. Make your adjustment from there. It's 2 down. He caught it either way, so I don't need to give him too much advice. That one's flown out to the third baseman. That's the 2nd out. And now it's up to Walden to get Zimdar's home. Breaking ball in the dirt. A nice job there by Dutch Palin. Keeps the ball in front. That's very important. You're going to give a freebie away. And right now, we're tight game here. No freebies. Freebies will get you in trouble quick. 1-0 to Walden. He hits that one deep out into left. It should get over Bean's head. And it's not. A nice catch out there by Joel Bean as Carter hit that one pretty darn good and forced Bean to make a play. And he did, and the Indians continue to lead in this one. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We're going to the top of the 5th now. We'll be back right after this.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
We have reached the top half of the 5th inning. It's 2-1, Wayne City over North Clay. This is River Tibbs. He'll be followed by, that one ball is hit down to third real quickly as Walden steps and throws, does make the play, and the 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. This will be Kane Greger. He's followed by Landis Musgrave. Cardinals the last 3 innings here, 1, 2, 3s. Let's keep that up. And there's my pencil bat. I'm going to have to be convinced that the pencil bat hits bombs before I'm a fan. Not that I'm not a fan of Kane Gregory. It's just, let's just see that bat work. Here's the 1-0 to Gregory. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. That one's fouled back. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. It does look like a number 2 pencil, too. So, I mean, that is it's a legit pencil bat. No faking it. 1-2 here to Kane Gregory. Again, Caden's really settled down here the last 3. Let's continue to see that. A swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. And Gregory goes down on the second time today. He's 0 for 2. That'll bring up Landis Musgrave, the second baseman. Only 2 hits for the Indians today. They do have 2 runs, though. They've been efficient with their hits. This is the number 9 guy, Landis Musgraves. And that one's right down the middle. So Craig looking for his third 1-2-3 here in a row. Excuse me, his fourth. Got a 1-2-3 in the second, third, fourth, and now on the verge here in the fifth. Two balls and 1 strike here to Musgrave. Musgrave playing second base today for the Indians. And he's going to get himself a hit between first and second. A nice job of hitting by the number 9 hitter, Landis Musgrave. Went right with the outside pitch, didn't try to turn on it or spin on it. Got himself a hit here in the fifth. So the Indians kind of break their streak of 1, 2, 3 innings, and now they're at the top of the order with Marshall Mays. And Craig works ahead, 0-1 to Mays. I mean, we are an hour and 9 minutes into the game and already in the fifth inning. And that ball is hit right over Zemdars's head. And the Indians are at work here in the fifth. So Mays reaches first with a single, 2-out single. And Musgrave will move over to second, and now it's Dawson Wood. First time up, Wood grounded out to the pitcher. Second time up, struck out. But here's a really good chance for him to get himself an RBI and extend this lead here for the Indians. Indians hanging strong right now. A little bit of a lopsided game earlier in the year when the Cardinals went to Wayne City. Not so much today. Ball hit up the middle. Jones should make the play. He does and steps on it. And the Cardinals dodge a bullet there as the fielder's choice goes to Dawson Wood. And that's the third out here in the inning. So Cards need to get some runs going. The bottom half of the fifth sounds like a good spot to do it. Currently it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We'll be right back.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any and potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
So Dawson Wood continues to throw well for the Indians that so far has only allowed the Cardinals to 2 hits and 1 run, 1 walk, and that will get you a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Cardinals are going to need to put some base runners on and then all of a sudden see what we can do. It all starts here with Gavin Hasselton. Hostleton catching today for the Cardinals. A lot of times he'll DH and maybe Ingram will catch, and today Gavin's got the catch behind home plate. And breaking ball misses low and away. It's 1-0 here to start the 5th inning. Imagine the take sign is on for Gavin. Wood only one walk on the day. Got to get base runners somehow here in the late innings. And that one is over for a strike. First strike here to Hostel, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike to the Cardinal catcher. Gavin, nice hack at that one. I like that. Threw the barrel at it, fouled it straight back. Just missed it, but we need more of those hacks today like that. Aggressive, go after it a little bit. So Wood falling behind has now evened up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hosselton. Breaking ball swings and misses, and that is the first out here in the 5th. That's also the first strikeout of the day for Dawson Wood. So Wood has done an outstanding job letting his defense play. Did reward himself with a strikeout there as he fell behind 2-0 to Hosselton, and now this is Evan Clifton. Wood has done just a really, really good job of kind of keeping the Cards off balance, and a lot of them swinging on that front foot. A lot of that weight coming forward early. And that one misses, and it's 2-0 here to Evan. Evan, we need you to get on base. Get a base runner here and see what we can do. It's been a struggle getting base runners today, that's for sure. Things could change in a hurry here for the Cardinals, though. The capability is there. Good spot there as that one goes in for a strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike here to Evan Clifton. Breaking ball, and that's not going to break all the way. It kind of just spun, had the side spin, and needed to break down to fall over the zone. It's 2 balls, It's 3-1 here. A nice count for Evan here. Load up, Evan. Get you one, hit a mistake right here, right down the middle. He does, and man, a nice play over there by the third baseman. Comes up firing, and Wood continues to use his defense as Kane Gregory makes a really nice play to basically save at least a single, if not a double. And you got to hand it to the Indians. Ball's hit, they make the play right now. That one's recorded 5-3. A nice job, though, by Evan putting the ball in play. And this will be the number 9 hitter. This is Ben Suzuki. That was a really nice play there by Kane Gregory. He was playing in on the close to the grass anyway, so really good reaction time. Wood misses that one way up high. It's 1-0 here to Ben Suzuki. Almost called him Joey. So he goes fastball, breaking ball, and we've probably seen just as many breaking balls as we have with fastballs. But you go with what works, and that's worked for Wood today. And that one's right over there for 2-1 here to Ben Suzuki. Been playing first base today for the Cardinals. And that one misses just inside. A nice count now for Ben. Done a great job getting to that count now. If it's in there, punish it. 3-1, and that one's just fouled straight back. We're in the bottom of the 5th. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. 2 down here. The Indians trying to get this third out of the inning before they have to go back to the top of the order with Compton. Compton's on deck, and Ian Jones is in the hole. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Suzuki. Wood sped that one up a little bit, and Ben was just a little late on it, fouls it off, but does a good job staying alive here, and we'll try it again with 3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. Breaking ball and just misses, and Suzuki draws a 2-out walk, and the first base runner here in the 5th inning, and that now we get back to the top of the order. And maybe he can do some possible damage here with Jack Compton. Suzuki over at first. There's 2 down. Compton at the plate. And Wood continues to get work ahead on a nice location, and it's 0-1 here to Jack. Cardinals coming in this one 11-3, but really struggling right now to get anybody across the plate. One ball and 1 strike here to Jack Compton, the center fielder. Compton, of course, is another pitcher on the squad. Got a lot of pitching, which is always solid. Will get you a long ways in postseason. We hope that can get us a long ways in the tournament this week. Breaking ball, and that one really, that hit about halfway between the pitcher's mound and home. An easy take for Compton. And Compton came up swinging on that one. It was a nice hack. He fouled it off over here by the VIP booth, but that one's going to miss us, and it'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2's across the board right now. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes and 2 down here. And let's see if Compton can get something going to throw over Suzuki's back. The 2-2 breaking ball gets Compton for out number 3, and that does retire the side for the Cardinals. Score remains the same. The Cardinals do strand that base runner at first base. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We're going into the top half of the 6th. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Catch TV. Go Cards.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online banking, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be.
Clay County State Bank.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
It'll be 3, 4, and 5. The heart of the order for the Indians. This is Bryson Cottle. And Cottle hits that one. Going to drop right in. Between Zimdars and Jones. And the Indians have their first base runner just kind of putting it where they ain't, as they used to say. And Cottle reaches base here in the 6th. Now this is Joel Bean. Bean made a great catch out in left field to save a run earlier against Walden's. I mean, I thought that ball was easily a double, and Bean came around and just kind of stabbed at it. You got to give him credit. He made a nice play. He swings at the first pitch here. It's 0-1 to Joel Bean. So the Indians trying to stay in the game here, looking for an upset today as they travel here to Louisville. Right now they're in a position to do it. We've still got a long ways to go. We're in the 6th. 2 more at-bats for the Cardinals, but you got to make sure to get some people on base so you can do some damage. It's 0-1 here to Joel Bean. We got to keep him right here as well. And that is quickly 0-2. A nice job by Caden working ahead, especially late in the late innings here. Runner goes, and he is easily going to get there to second. A nice job there by Bryson Cottle. Had a really good jump, went first movement, and gets himself a stolen base. In the meantime, that is a strikeout for Joel Bean, first out of the inning. But the Indians are now threatening with Cottle at second, and this is Dutch Palin. The first time Dutch got himself a single as well. And so you could... Infield's coming in for a bunt. I'd be surprised if they bunt, but you never know here late in the late innings what's going to happen. First pitch says he's not going to. A swing and a miss. His head went flying on that one. Big runner out at second base for the Indians. Let me tell you, a 1-run game is a lot different than a 2-run game, and so the Indians trying to get it to a 2-run lead here. That one's fouled straight back. We'll try it again here at 0-2. Craig, 7 strikeouts on the day. He's done a good job holding the Indians right here. First inning struggled a little bit. From there on out, they've been donuts up on the board. We're still with the score, 2-1. A swing, check swing. He's going to have to go ahead and throw him out. The runner goes from second. And let's see what the call is here. They are going to appeal to the umpire out in the field. He does call it strike 3, so it's pretty obvious that was strike 3 either way. It's another strikeout for Craig. The runner does advance to third now, and so now you got to be really important to block everything behind home and don't give a freebie away. First pitch to Jaden Brown is high and outside on the fastball. It's 1-0. So the Indians' big play right here as you have Cottle at third trying to get that extra run across the board. And a nice job there by Hossels in keeping that one in front. Again, you don't want that freebie. You want them to earn it here. Infield playing normal depth, of course, with 2 outs. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Brown struck out twice so far on the day. Swing and a miss there. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Way late on that one, so the right side needs to be ready for that. Hope the boys are reading those swings. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Jaden Brown. That one is right on the corner at strike 2. And now you got to hand it to Caden Craig as he continues to throw strikes here early on. Again, the first inning was a bit of a struggle, but he's done a great job ever since then. Looking for another strikeout and looking to strike out Jaden Brown for the 3rd time today. Here's a 2-2, fouled straight back. A nice hack there by Brown. And we'll try it again with 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Man on third for the Indians with Jaden Brown up, trying to get that lead, runner across the board and get it to a 2-run lead. Strike 3 as Brown strikes out for the 3rd time today. And Craig works out of a little bit of a jam as the Indians strand the base runner over at third. And that will do it for them in the top of the 6th. Score remains the same. It's been this way for a while. It's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. Cardinals need to get their bats going right after this. We'll see if they can.
We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Cards have to get something going here in the 6th. You're running out of chances. It'll be Ian Jones, Caden Craig, and Cody Zimdar. If someone gets on, Trenton Ingram will have a chance. And that is the secret, someone getting on. Dawson Wood has done a nice job of limiting base runners so far in this one. The first pitch to Jones is a ball. It's 1-0. Urgency setting in over there at the Cardinal dugout. This is the loudest they've been throughout the game. And that one is right down the middle as Wood evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ian Jones. So far on the day, Jones flew out to the pitcher in the first and then flew out to center, and he hits that one. Kind of looked like right off the end of the bat, and an easy play over there at second base by Landis Musgrave, and that's the first out here in the 6th inning. This will bring up the pitcher, Caden Craig. Caden is 1 for 2 on the day, got a double the last time. Unfortunately, the courtesy runner, Ballard, got picked off on that one, and looking for Caden to get back on. This time, I'm sure Will would like to get back on to redeem himself as well. First pitch to Caden is a ball. It's 1-0. And that one is popped sky high out to right, and that one is like a can of corn out there. It did get fairly deep. It did travel a ways. But the second pitch to Craig is a fly out to right field. And the Cards are in jeopardy. They're going 1-2-3 here in the 6th. Cody Zimdar's up, though. He's got a chance to not do that here. And Cody's got himself a single earlier in the day. He's 1 for 2. The Indians came to play today. You respect the effort there, and especially by Dawson Wood, is keeping the Cardinal hitters kind of off track all day long. The first pitch to Zimdars is a strike, and he works ahead here in the 6th. Cards need to avoid the 1-2-3 here in the 6th, that's for sure. Zimdars hits that one over towards second base. Going to bloop in there. Cody's pretty quick. Not going to have a chance at him. He gets himself a single. Second hit of the day for Cody. And that's crucial. The Cardinals only have 3 hits on the game, and 2 by Zimdars and 1 by Craig. And this will be Trenton Ingram. Now, the good thing about Zimdars at first base, you may have him at second pretty quickly here. Cody can fly, and if he gets a good jump on Dawson Wood, you got to be having Ingram, thinking that he's going to take a couple pitches to get Cody to second. Swings at the first one though. And it's going to be a tough play. Did it go foul? And I think maybe it did go foul. And we will try it again here with an 0-1 count. Zimdars will return to first. He's just making sure that was a foul ball. You would have liked to have seen Ingram take a couple pitches to see if Zimdars could possibly steal a base. Still may be in that boat, only down 0-1 right now. Late in the innings, though, you got to get that guy to second. Runner goes, just like what we thought. Ingram pops that one up over to first. Should be playable. The one hand scares me a little bit, but he squeezed it, and that will do it for the Cards. Again, leave a runner over at first base. And that will retire the side in the 6th inning. Going into the top half of the 7th, score remains the same. Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. We'll be back with the 7th right after this.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
New pitcher for the Cards as Ben Suzuki comes into this one. We'll have a couple changes. Caden Craig will go out to right field. Clifton will move into second, and now Ian Jones will move over to third base. And for the Indians, it'll be River Tibbs, Kane Gregory, and Landis Musgrave. Got to give a shout-out to my guy, Jake Talbert, down in the Wayne City. I assume he's maybe watching this one. Jake's a great guy. Appreciate everything you do, Jake. The Indians trying to pull off the upset right here as it's a 2-1 game. We're in the 7th inning already. Again, hour and 30 minutes into the game. It's flown by. Not a whole lot of runs scored. Suzuki now coming in for Craig. Caden did a great job. Only allowed 2 runs early on and then really put the hammer down on everybody else from there on out. And Suzuki really misses on that one. I think that one just got out of his hand a little early. No biggie. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. As long as he's working ahead, we don't care where that one flies. And that one is right down the middle as River Tibbs strikes out for the second time today. And that's the first out here in the 7th. Real important for the Cardinals to hold the Indians right here. It's been a struggle all day for us to get runs, so keep that 1-run lead. Excuse me, 1-run deficit in terms of the Cardinals. First pitch to, Kane Gregory. Want to say something else on that. Kane Gregory is a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses as well, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes, especially in the late innings here. And that one locates right there for an inside corner strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Gregory fouls that one straight back. Even up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 down. If you just joined us, the Indians put up 2 in the first, and that's all they have. as the zeros are up from there on out. But that's enough right now as the Cardinals put up 1 in the second and haven't scored since. And that one just misses low. A good spot there by Ben, but does miss. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Gregory. The number 2 pencil fouls that one straight back. We'll try it again here at 2-2. And that one is hit out to Compton. He does a nice job, a diving catch by Jack and makes the out. That's a big one there by Compton. Did they say he trapped it? I sure thought he caught it. Of course, I'm a Cardinal fan, so what are we going to do? And they are saying that Jack did trap the ball, meaning it bounced right before the short hop, right before he caught it. From my vantage point, he caught the ball. But again, I'm a little biased here, so I'm going to go with my call instead of the umpire's call. The umpire's call what matters. And Gregory is going to get his first hit of the day. And this will bring up Landis Musgrave. And Musgrave way early on that. So early that he actually hit it right off the edge of the bat. And a nice job by Ben working ahead, 0-1. So a tough call there by the umpires. But it could have went either way, so that's how it ends up. Nice spot there by Suzuki. Get yourself a ground ball double play here, Ben. Get out of the inning, and let's try to get one back here and get this thing tied up. Of course, if you're the Indians, you're looking to get one more here and extend that lead. 2-run lead's quite different than a 1-run lead. Ball hit over to Zimdar. Should be playable, and it is. There's 6, 4, and 3 is not quick enough. Nice little double play action there by Cody, and Evan does a nice job turning it too. But Musgrave works down the line pretty quickly, and he will stay at first base on the fielder's choice. Gregory will be out at second for the second out of the inning, and now the Cardinals are working against Marshall Mays, who's the top of the order, and the Indians have, like I said, the top of the order up. Good spot to be in. And that one's fouled straight back by Mays. Indians taking good hacks up there, swinging the bat aggressively. It's 2-1, Wayne City over North Clay here in the top of the 7th inning. And that one just misses on the fastball. For the Cardinals, when they get up, it'll be Walden, Hosselton, and Clifton. The clouds just kind of hanging out today, not moving at all. Makes it for a little bit of a dreary day, but the temperature's perfect. Mays hits that over to Zimdars, and Zimdars makes it look easy, and it wasn't, but a nice play there by Cody to retire the inning. And the Cardinals need to get at least one here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, or this one's in the books. Let's get one and then add a couple more and get out of here. But right now, it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1, going into the bottom half of the 7th inning. We'll be back right after this.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
All right, made it to the bottom of the 7th. Unfortunately, the Cards down 1. Need to put one back on the board here to get this thing tied up before we do anything else. But it'll be Walden, Hasselton, and Clifton. Dawson Wood still on the mound for the Wayne City Indians as he's done just a great job. The first one is a breaking ball. Right for a strike. Works ahead of Walden. It's 0-1 to Carter. Cardinals have struggled keeping their weight back on a lot of curveballs today, and hopefully make a little adjustment here. You're going to see a lot of them here because he's able to locate it. The fastball is high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 is popped sky high. Bean out in left field. Struggled some today. Didn't make it look easy, but he squeezed it. That's the first out here in the 7th, and that's the second time Walden has flown out to Bean. I've got to give Bean credit earlier, though. He made a fantastic catch earlier to really save a run, and that's kind of the difference in the game. This is Gavin Hasselton now with 1 down. Cards down to the last 2 outs here. It's been one of those games that's just been a struggle. Cards looking to get a little momentum going into the conference tournament here later on in the week. That ball is hit over to short. Marshall Mays has played well all day long and continues to play well as he makes a nice play to get Hasselton for the second out here in the 2nd. So Cards down to their last out. We need Clifton to get on. If you get one guy on, you got a chance. Of course, tying runs at the plate when it's only a 2-1 game. Evan get him one and pop one over the fence so we can tie this thing up. You have Suzuki on deck. And this is Dawson Wood, who's just done a tremendous job today keeping the Cardinals off balance. First pitch to Clifton is a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, it's Wayne City 2, North Clay 1. And that one is location perfect as Wood continues to deal. Breaking ball does miss, real close, but a good call by the umpire as that one's just outside. That one kind of spun a little bit more than breaking down from like 12 to 6. It kind of went from, 3 to 9? Right down the middle as Clifton takes that one for a strike. Cardinals down to their last strike here. It's important for Clifton to get on right here. Give us some hope. And a nice location. I like that pitch right there as nothing's hurt right there. You got a 2-2 count. And you want to see if that hitter is going to go fishing here. A little bit of pressure on the hitter. Does miss. A nice job by Clifton. And we'll be 2-2. Or excuse me, 3-2. That's correct. So Cards need to get Clifton on first and then see what happens after that. The 3-2 is popped out to right field. Should be playable. And that is it, as the Indians from Wayne City come to Louisville today and pull off a little bit of an upset, I believe, as they take this one 2-1, and the Cardinals drop to 11-4 on the season. And so looking to get some momentum for the NTC tournament later in this week. Unfortunately, this didn't provide that. So it's a Wayne City victory today here in Louisville. It's the Indians 2, the Cardinals 1. We'll be right back for some postgame right after this.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
Welcome back here to Louisville. It was the Wayne City Indians coming to town today and beating the North Clay Cardinals 2-1, and probably a bit of an upset there, but those do happen, especially when you're not on your A game today. I will say this, Caden Craig pitched a tremendous game, only allowing 2 runs, and those were in the first inning, and then from there on out, Caden pretty much had it under control, and Ben Suzuki did come in the maybe the 6th, and did a good job as well. I think he came in the 7th. But unfortunately, the Cardinals dropped this one to the Indians from Wayne City. They did a great job coming in here, putting the ball in play. And what a pitching performance from Dawson Wood as he kept the Cardinals off balance the entire game. Nothing overpowering whatsoever, but location and off-speed stuff will do that to you if you're not ready. And the Cardinals just didn't seem like they had it today as the Indians come in on this one. Let's go ahead and go over the post-game here. Let's first go for the Wayne City Indians, who are the victors today. And Marshall Mays, nice little shortstop, came in and got a 1-for-3, 1 run scored in the first. Dawson Wood, again, came in and just kept the Cardinal hitters off balance continuously through the day. Didn't make a whole lot of mistakes. Only one walk on the day from a pitching standpoint. That's really, really good. But he did go 0 for 3 at the plate. Bryson Cottle went 1 for 3. And Joel Bean, who played a really good outfield, made a couple of really nice plays and also got himself a double in the first with an RBI. He went 1 for 3 and 1 run scored. Dutch Palin went 1 for 3 today. Jaden Brown 0 for 3. River Tibbs 0 for 3. Kane Gregory went 1 for 3, and then Landis Musgrave went 1 for 3 as well. So 2 runs on 5 hits. And so nice day there by the Indians, as they didn't get many. They didn't need many, as the Cardinals could only put up 1 on the board today. For the Cardinals, Jack Compton was 0 for 3 on the day. Ian Jones 0 for 3. Caden Craig did a good job pitching today. Got himself a double there. He went 1 for 3. Cody Zimdars 2 for 3 on the day. Trenton Ingram, 1 run scored in the second, was the only Cardinal run of the day. He was 0 for 2 with 1 walk, 1 run scored. Carter Walden 0 for 3. Did reach base on an error in the second. And then Gavin Hosselton 0 for 3 on the day. Did get an RBI, got Ingram home there in the second. Evan Clifton 0 for 3. And then Ben Suzuki 0 for 1 on the day. Only got 2 at-bats, got a walk in the fifth. But that can tell you how efficient Dawson Wood was on the mound for the Wayne City Indians. I think the Indians are happy to come out of this one with a victory. I heard a couple of them saying they weren't expecting this when they came down the third baseline. But, hey, that's why baseball's a great game. You never know what's going to happen. Even sometimes when you don't have when you get outmatched on talent, pitching can get you through. And Dawson Wood just did a tremendous job of keeping everybody at bay for the Cardinals. Disappointing loss for the Cardinals, especially when you're wanting a little momentum going into the conference tournament later in this week. But that's baseball for you. If you don't come to play, there's a really good chance that you'll get clipped, and that's what happened to the Cards today. This will be the last telecast for us this year, unless something changes, but the Cardinals will be in some NTC tournament action later on in the week, so you'll want to make sure to get to some games and support our local team, as we do have a really good chance of trying to win that tournament, and that's a really, really great baseball tournament. National Trail Conference always very strong in baseball and in basketball. But right now the sport at hand is at baseball. Basketball's around the corner, but we don't want to say goodbye yet on the baseball season. Still got some goals to accomplish for the Cardinals there as well. But for today, the Cardinals lose this one to Wayne City 2-1. For everybody in the booth, and we had the Hall of Famer Don Ross on one of the cameras today. He's starting to be back and play a role. I like it. I'm Joshua Zink, and we will see you in the spring. Again, 2-1 loss here today, the Wayne City Indians over our Cardinals. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you soon.